Alright guys, good morning YouTube. This is actually my third video of my tank that I have for my red iguana. This is Ruby. I tried to upload like 2 or 3 other videos, but I thought it was uploading, but unfortunately it told me it failed to upload. So I deleted it. So let's consider this first video. Hopefully I can get this shit uploaded. But this is Ruby. You know, the tank is kind of dirty right now. This is my basic startup shit. I use basic, obviously Bounty for her, for the flooring, whatever. Simple, it's easy to clean with the shit. So she poops and shit. I clean it 2 times, 3 times a day because she shits. She will not shit in the water. I've had other iguanas. I have 2 other ones. My original one died from MBD. When I first got her, she was really deformed. I got her off Craigslist. I get everything on Craigslist, by the way. That's just kind of my thing. But got her off Craigslist. She eventually died. I woke up in the morning one day. She was stiff in the tank, didn't want to move. And she was alive. I put her in the tub. She moved around for a little bit, swam a little bit, and then about 5 minutes she just stayed still. It was fucking weird. And I had another green. My green, that was Ruby. That was Raven. She was a rescue of Craigslist as well. She was really fucking bad. She had a busted arm, I believe, from MBD. Her arm was twisted up. You could definitely tell the MBD was there. She didn't have a light. The guy that gave it to me had a fucking night lamp. And that's all. He had no UVB lamp, no omega ray bulbs, no nothing of the sort. He had a whole bunch of shitty sand in the bottom of the tank, this is actually this tank. So he had a fucking 60-watt bulb or something like that. A 60-watt bulb, night bulb, just sitting up in the corner on top. A whole bunch of sand in the bottom. No, none of these. Everything here I got to fix this myself. Back to Ruby. I just got this heat emitter too. If anybody knows, I just bought this shit. And last night I actually noticed it fucking turning red at the bottom of it. Like down there. This little red area. Little bottom area. It was fucking starting to turn red, like orangey. So it kind of spooked me out this morning. Thankfully nothing happened. I'm going to do more research into it. So if anyone knows anything about that, about it turning red, somebody told me that it might be generic and ceramic shouldn't burn like that. It's a 250-watt dome. I bought the dome itself. You can see it. Excuse this mess over here. But I took the dome, but the dome was like fucking 10.5 inches. And now you see I really don't have much space up there for it. I'm going to upgrade both of these. I'm going to try to sell both these domes. This is a T5 Hydrofarm, as you can see. I actually replaced the bulbs with Zoomed 10.0. They have 2 10.0 bulbs. This is a 4-foot 10.0 bulb. So she definitely get plenty of UVB out of this. I got somebody else with just lost my thought. Anyway, get back to it. Sorry, it's still kind of early, guys. I'm still drinking my coffee. But yeah, this is Ruby. She's pretty good. She's probably about 4.5, maybe 5 months, I want to say. Hopefully, if anybody could tell me. When maybe 3 months, 4 months. When I got up on Backwater Reptiles, they told me that she was only a few months. They didn't give me any hatch dates. They do not keep records of hatch dates, which fucking sucks. Who wouldn't want to know how fucking old their pets are? Especially if there's a month difference, a couple months, whatever. So, I give or take about 3-4 months, maybe 5 months, maybe 4 months. I don't know. Fucking confusing. It's kind of aggravating to me. But, she's still a hatchling, obviously. But, I feed her collard. Well, this is going to be disgusting, but this is an old bowl. I got to clean this out. But, I feed her kale, collard greens, mustard green. She doesn't really fuck with, she doesn't really like squash so much. Yeah, it's a fucking beautiful view out there today, guys. This is my view. This is actually one of her, excuse the mess, man. I'm just being a lazy slob last night. Still drinking my coffee. But this is like her basking spot. I'm going to take her out a little bit. She'll sit here, because, like about another hour, the sun will be all right here. Then she'll chill here, but it's kind of chilly today, so maybe I won't do it. But, because normally she'll sit here. That's her UVB for, a few 2-3 hours worth of UVB. But yeah, I know a lot of people will probably complain about the inside bulb. I kind of don't like it either. I don't want her to touch it, especially it being. But so far, she doesn't really attempt to jump on it. She's not really a jumper, climber. She does, but you know, she's more sketchy than anything. She's learning. I'm hand feeding her once a day. Like her first meal, I'll feed her, hand feed her. And then I'll just throw the rest of it in the tank, you know, change it. By the end of the day, she'll eat, for the most part, in her tank. Eats very well, 2, 3, 4 times a day. If I hand feed her, I notice she would eat about twice and very minimal. So, you know, I put it in there. I was actually, you know, someone told me not to feed her in the tank at all. Don't feed her unless she eats out my hand. But I'm not really too comfortable with that, man. I don't want to deprive her from her eating, or, you know, I don't want to take her food away. You know, just because she doesn't want to eat in my hand. I feel like it's kind of messed up. But, you know, I slowly but surely, man, you know, after the years, you know, I'm a long-term pet owner. I always plan on keeping my pets. I keep it dearly. So that's it, man. Hopefully I can get this fucking video loaded. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I curse a lot. It happens. Hey, whatever. But, yeah, that's Ruby. Serious. I'm going to upgrade this tank. You know, I know iguanas are not really good to be in tanks, per se, to where I have to dig over her as opposed to coming straight in. You know, I'm a project type of person, so I was actually thinking about like cutting a nice little hole. You know what I'm saying? Cutting a nice little hole in there and make like a little contraption. You know, I'm pretty good when it comes to my hands and handy shit like that. But you know, if anybody have any ideas or any places where, you know, I know building your own is a lot better. But you know, I plan on moving in the next 2 months at max. I'm moving to another apartment. Well, I mean, I'm in an apartment now. I'm going back into a house. I can't do the apartment stuff. But yeah, it's Ruby, basic tank, video 1. Let's hope this goes through. I actually want to sell my 2 top UVB bulbs. So if anybody is interested in it, you know, I'll give a good deal because I want to upgrade to a, you know, 1 fixture instead of having 2 fixtures. You know what I'm saying? So I'll sell those for a decent price if anybody looking into it. Like I said, this is a hydro farm. This is more meant for, you know, growing exotic plants or whatever the case. And this is, you know, typical zoo med stuff. You know, like I said, it's early, man. I don't feel like getting to the complaining, but I'm trying to get these videos started. Shout out to Sal, man. You know, I started following you recently. You know, hopefully you shoot a little bit more videos on your red iguana, which is fucking absolutely beautiful, bro. I definitely look forward to having Ruby look at least anywhere near her size. You know, hopefully it gets that far. But Sal, you know, YouTubers, excuse me, like, subscribe, comment. Anybody have any ideas, comments, bad ideas that I have, anything, you know, anything. It's my first video, man. I'm starting this YouTubing thing. And until next time, maybe the next time I'll start bath time. Show you bath time, how she hangs out in the tub. All right, take this.